Now then, welcome back to Done in 60 Days, The Blood and Bones. And we're doing rather well, me and Lewis, aren't we, Lewis?
Yeah, it's not going too bad.
We're doing pretty good. We've got food all over the place out here. We've got tons of culinary delights Lewis has been set up. I got myself a knapsack, and I've got some bits and pieces in my knapsack. Picked up a diamond dolly, because that's one of the things that I need to get sorted next. We want to find a skelly spawner. Been messing about with designing this magical corridor just off here. And I want to put a little XP farm, a little skelly XP farm just in here, so that we can either get experience from killing the skellies and then turn around and there's an enchanting table, or we can just leave it on auto kill and have bone meal just come into the farm area here. There are a few cool ideas for quickly growing crops if we've got unlimited bone meal and stuff. But I've got to go and find a skelly spawner first. Most of the skelly spawners I've seen so far have been hanging over lava with one of those crazy spawners that spawn tons of arrows and stuff. Not been great so far. Have you seen many skelly spawners yet?
So a few here and there doing the old cave runs. The problem is we kind of destroyed most of them when we were down there.
Yeah.
So we are going to have to go fairly deep to
Yes.
find the rest of them.
I'm planning on going all the way down to the base of the dungeon, into the nether part of the dungeon, and having a run around in there. So I'm just going to enchant up. I've got 23 levels. I'm going to quickly enchant up some of my stuff with just some basics. Let's go with level 9 on the boots, absorption 2, not bad. We'll go with a couple of level 7s on the others, thorns 1 on the leggings, and we get a level 7. Give me a level 7 on the helmet. Come on, come on, level 7. There we go. Unbreaking 1. That's not too bad. Would have preferred something a bit more uber, but now I've got a full enchanted set. Got a Thorns 2 book and used it on the anvil for a few levels previously to get Thorns 2 on the chest plate, but that's not looking too bad. Absorption 2, that'll stand me well, and having a couple of thorns on items, that would be good as well. So yeah, I'm going to take my diamond dolly and I'm going to go and find myself a skelly spawner downstairs in the dungeon. Pretty much made the whole way down secure like this, all the way through to get us there. Done a bit more work down here over the last couple of days, just tidying the place up and making it safe. So now we've got to go all the way down deep into where me and Lewis have only sort of run around for a bit to try and go and find a skelly spawner.
Screaming like girls.
Screaming like girls, yeah. But we're getting a bit better now. We're getting better materials. You're currently leveling up your pick, digging out another quarry by hand.
I just dinged so I can move on to the next material now.
Yeah, so you can now mine the sanguinite, yeah?
Yeah, so my pick's made of vulcanite, but I got the bonus XP, so I can now do sanguinite. So now I need to go find the next thing that can base level sanguinite to ding it to the next thing.
Yep, which is pretty awesome. So while you're doing that, I am going to set up this skelly spawner. We may have a bit of an adventure into the nether together a bit later on to find some materials, but you're handling yourself quite well in the nether, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright guys, so I will see you back in a bit when I've trolled this place for a skelly spawner. Okay, let's see. How bad is it in there? It's definitely quietened down a lot. There's very good things. It's very good. Almost great, in fact. Oh. That's a bit of gas there. I might want to blow that up first, though. Set that and run. Torch. Ignite. No? Okay, fine, you get. Don't ignite, then. Right, let's see. I think I'll just block this area off for now. Get that out of the way. pop a few. Yeah, I got that skelly spawner. Right. What's in this chest? See what sort of loot's down here. We got an iron sword of knockback 2 with 1 use. Wow. Knowledge fragment for the hardcore ender. A potion of swiftness. A bit of redstone. Couple of baked potatoes. And everything else is junk. Right. And then we get a diamond dolly. Let's get a PJ on the bottom as well. Get the diamond dolly. And can I get up there now? I expect I can. I don't really want to fall into that stuff though. The red gases, does that... How bad's that?
Red gas is the stuff that blows up.
Yep, it just did. Thanks. Yeah, okay. So I need to get a few blocks just so I can get my way back up there. It seems to have worked. Lighting the place up and breaking a few of the spawners has worked in the fact that I can now approach this skelly spawner with my dolly and grab it. Oh yeah. And then take that back up with me. Alrighty. And I think I might want another one, but I'll get this one up there and safe first. So the last thing I need to do is die while I've got this in my inventory.
No one likes dying.
No one likes dying. I've already died twice. Stupid deaths and all.
My mission is to not die.
Yep. You're playing it like you're on hardcore mode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing it like I'm on hardcore mode, but I earned an extra life. Or
I have had a couple of close calls. Do you know the closest I've come to dying is from you?
When I hit you.
Yeah.
I was like so close then. If you had hit me back, if you'd even punched me, I'd have been dead then, I think. that was quite the moment that was. I was not stopping for anything. I was going to steamroller through anything and everything. Alright, well, looks like I'm out and safe, so I'm going to start setting up a room for this skelly spawner. Alrighty then, so we've got a skelly farm virtually completed. I've done a bit of a work around here to... it's pretty much vanilla. That's the thing about it. It's vanilla because of the expensive resources to make MFR stuff and spawners and even turtles cost a fair bit. Even turtles. You're lurking. Hello.
I'm just checking this stuff out. I want to see how cool. I haven't been in it properly yet.
Right.
See what you've been mumbling around for the last hour.
I've been mumbling while you've been leveling up all your tools and getting all the gear together, which I'm going to upgrade mine in a minute.
Yeah, I got some good stuff for you.
Got some good stuff. You've like maxed out now, haven't you?
Pretty much. I got a manual and pickaxe head. You got no idea how long that's taken me to get.
All day?
Pretty much, yeah. And apparently it still goes further. Like the basic mining level of manulin is sanguinite, and I've just XP boosted it to mine manulin, which means I should, in theory, be able to mine more stuff. So
sounds cool. We're gonna have to have a run around and see what we can do with it in a minute.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm gonna be doing, right, for Lewis and the viewers. So on this block here, I'm gonna be placing the skeleton spawner underside of these 2 cobblestone. The skellies will spawn in the airspace where the cobblestone represents the 2 blocks above the spawner, and also the block on the same level as the spawner. Alright? There's going to be water running from the back end over here. Just put a block there for now. Which will push the skellies down into the trench. And when they hit the trench, they will fall in and go down and end up being pushed around the corner. They'll be jumping, so they'll come up into this water stream. Hi.
I already took the ride.
They'll get pushed over this hopper over here and into this space where they'll go up, and there's no escape other than to die of suffocation down there. So they'll die of suffocation up there, and then all their drops will fall into that hopper, which will go into that chest. And then once we've got a bit of thermal expansion, we'll be able to automatically organise that chest. But until then, we will be manually emptying out the chest and such. And it's a long way to get back against the current. Got little windows in the place as well, so we've got that as well. And also, there's a little switch, a little lever I went all out and made a lever, right? So at the minute, that water current goes and pushes them round the corner and up into the kill zone. Yeah, and they just auto-die. You pull the lever and the piston extends to stop them from going that way, which means that they'll come this way and you'll just be able to punch them to death.
Oh, look at that redstone trickery, you.
Yep, I actually made a piston that costs 1 red alloy ingot, which is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's ready. So now all I've got to do is fill in the water, do some finishing checks. I'm worried that they're going to try and jump over that piston over there. So I may mess around with that a little bit more. If I put a block there, actually, then they won't. Yeah, that'll probably just that'll do it. Yeah, I think that'll do. So now to get ready for the spawner to come in and do the water. Now, it looks like it's going to cost me 6 buckets of water, and water doesn't make infinite sources. So I've taken the time to go and fetch a few more buckets over here and take those. And as you can see, viewers, that has not made an infinite source. It's water is finite. However, we are in the middle of the ocean, so all I have to do is swim out there and get that.
It's the one bonus of living in the ocean.
Yeah, infinite water at your door. Right, and get these last 2. That one as well. There we go. Fill in that little gap there now. Right, and then these last 2 go. Let me put this block in there like that. Get those there and there. Right, so when I block this door, that should, in theory, work. Right, now let's see. Let's put the spawner on. You've disappeared. You've gone. You left me.
I made my way out.
Okay, good plan. Right.
I trust your design, but I don't trust scallywags.
Okay. I'm going to get fairly riddled with holes, I think, to start off with. Right, get out of there. And block it off. And hopefully they should start spawning. Oh, I've got another light source in there, haven't I? There's one more light source in there somewhere.
There's always one, isn't there?
It should still be spawning. Let's just knock a hole there. Put that back. And then the water will go into there instead of all over the place. Yeah, I think I might need to replace that water. That one. Now they're going. Now they're going. Now they're thing. Now they're going. Let me out. Okay, you gits. That's that bit done. Okay, so now take that one and that one. Put a block there. Block there. Get the last 2 water sources. Let's take this out. It might shoot me a couple of times, but never mind. It's worth it. Put that one there and that one there, and they should start spawning down and going into the hole.
This guy's down here has got some pretty funky pants.
Funky pants on?
Yeah.
Cool. So you should just be able to smack them, beat them, kill them, yeah?
Yeah, I can hit him here. Yeah, that's a skeleton skull.
So round here I've also got it so that you can see them going through as well. They seem to be attacking each other as well, don't they, as much as anything else? I hope none of them got like explosive shots or anything. Well, our bone and arrow supply is definitely going up fairly good. So the arrows for the nether will look good.
Yeah, that's the one thing I keep having problems with when I go to the nether is arrows.
You have to make them, and that's just a pain getting all of the bits and pieces together, the feathers and stuff.
Yep.
Why is that guy... Oh, he is going up. He is just about to start drowning, that's all. Maybe I need to take the drowning chamber up slightly, because they don't seem to be getting the second one in before the first one's died. The first one that's dying seems to be blocking them off, so they can't keep going. If I take it up another couple, the first one will go all the way up, the next one will come in underneath him, and then start going up. If I could take it up maybe one more block, that'll do it. That guy, that brutish one, he's taking a lot of suffocation damage, isn't he?
He's done.
Got there eventually, yeah. Yeah. So it is working the way I intended it to. That's good. I like that. If I switch that lever, then they should only be coming straight to us, and then we can just smash them about a bit.
Say we need a few heads or something. That's a good way of doing it, because we got beheading.
Got beheading on our swords now, yeah. You can just watch them all go by from the windows as well.
Oh man, it does look pretty cool.
Yeah. And the only modded item I used was that one piece of redstone alloy ingot.
Yeah. Like, we can use modded stuff to do it easier, but for the time being, the resources are still a little bit finite, aren't they? So
yeah, we do it this way, and then I can do upgrades later. You got to be a bit careful as well, because they can shoot you when they're floating the way down as well.
Yeah. Oh, we got a little bit of flint in there.
Flint? Where did you get flint from?
Something's called flint. We've got those extra mobs or whatever, utility mobs, haven't we? And they drop different stuff sometimes.
That's cool then.
Nothing wrong with a bit of flint.
So, barring a few minor tweaks, I reckon that's good enough. That's done. XP farm and general bone grinder. Job done. The next thing, I got this little space over here for a little bit of an automatic, well, fairly automatic, vanilla manual farm. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. You'll see it in a bit, viewers, don't worry.
Automatic manual farm.
An automatic manual farm, yeah. Where we can grow all the crops we want as fast as we want using the bone meal from
automatically by hand.
Automatically by hand, yeah. Once we get a decent stash of bones and we can automate the crafting from bones to bone meal and insert them into a few dispensers over here, then it will be a lot more automated. But when we're on the lower end of technology, we'll do it all by hand, and it won't take much grinding in comparison to the whole farming process we've got at the minute.
Is this for if I'm, if I'm doing my preparations, my culinary delights, and say I need a quick carrot, I can...
Yeah, say we're on the last carrot. You've made so many carrot soups or carrot sandwiches or chocolate carrots or whatever it is that you make. Caramel carrots. And we're on the last one. Well, you can take that last one to the machine and just right-click it, spam, 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 and you'll get an inventory full of carrots in no time, thanks to all the bone meal.
I like.
But that's the next thing I'm going to do after we've taken a quick trip to the Nether. We're going to have a quick run around and see what we can dig up. I'm going to have an upgrade of my stuff as well.
Oh.
Oh. So, have you shown how to upgrade the stuff yet?
How to upgrade the stuff?
Yeah, have you shown it in an episode? I don't think you actually have you?
Well, my last one went out showed us upgrading the flint to copper.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so it's the same process for these more advanced materials that we've got now.
The way to look at it, which is kind of a little bit awkward at first, is say you have a flint tool that can mine flint, yeah? If you grind enough by breaking stuff, you'll reach your XP boost limit, which is on your tool. If you look at your tool, it'll say XP boost limit. And then you can mine one higher, so then you can do copper. So then to go higher than copper, you have to change your head to copper, get the XP boost on that to then mine something higher, and you basically have to keep going backwards and forwards like that, working your way up. So I've done that for about 6 to 7 levels worth, and I'm now at Manilian.
Yeah. And you've got some of that for me to put onto my pick, so I only have to do the grind once to upgrade it.
Yeah, well, we'll put you on... we'll probably put you on some vulcanite to start with.
This vulcanite in here. No, that's green stuff.
Yeah, no, we got some stuff in here, so... I got one bit of vulcanite, so we might put you on vulcanite on your pick. What can your pick mine at the minute?
It's currently on shadow steel.
Shadow steel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We might pop you on the vulcanite then. Because we need to save a bit of the cobalt, unless you want to go straight onto manualin now.
May as well just go straight onto whatever, yeah.
Alright, we'll throw you on the highest one, then we'll have to go get some more cobalt for turtles later.
Yeah, that's it. We'll go hunting for cobalt and build turtles, because Computercraft turtles need cobalt tools in order to actually make them work. So we want to get some mining turtles on the go so we can stop doing all that digging.
Yeah. All right. So I've thrown you in one bit of cobalt and one bit of ardite in there, and this is going to give you your pickaxe head.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to grab a load of viroxes from the chest, you'll be able to make yourself some pretty funky armor. And then what we're going to do is we'll use the last bit of vulcanite for your sword.
Oh yeah, upgrade my sword as well, that'll be cool. Right, so I've set this off because you've got the timer to automatically pump this straight back out again as soon as it's melted down again.
Yeah. Oh, we might want to take that off, actually.
Am I having the green armour? Is that what you pointed out?
Yeah.
The green stuff. Alright, let's have a look. Well, we can see how it looks because you're wearing the full face helm version.
Do you want me to do a spin for you?
Oh yeah. There you go, viewers. That's what I'm going to look like in a few minutes. Right, we're going to do these bits of upgrades, go for a bit of a nether mine, and then I will show you my redstone work at the farm.
Yes.
Alrighty then. So after a bit of brain ache getting this redstone all connected up and sorted up, I have the Auto Grower 9001. Or, well, it's vanilla anyway. So
Hold up. Is that over 9,000?
It's over 9,000, yeah.
It's over 9,000.
And it's not using anything modded.
Ooh.
So it's modded Minecraft we're playing here, but because the mod pack disallows all the MFR stuff until later on, I've had to go basic vanilla on this one. So we've got this skelly farm, and this skelly farm is giving us tons of bones and arrows and other bits and pieces as all these skeletons just keep dying. And that's basically a vanilla mob farm. If we didn't move the spawner, we would have found the spawner and built this around it in vanilla. So we got tons of bones, and from tons of bones, of course, we can make tons of bone meal. So I make tons of bone meal. Each stack of bones basically splits into 3 for bone meal, so I stick those into the 3 dispensers, nice and simple. And we've got a bit of farmland there, and a little clock down here. And the clock only starts when you stand on the pressure plate. So now, the clock has started powering all 3 dispensers at the same time as a constant little tick, 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 tick. But the dispensers won't fire off the bone meal unless there's something actually there that needs bone meal in, which means we don't waste bone meal by just standing here, even though it looks like we may be. We stand off it, and it stops. So now if I plant a seed, like a ginger seed, okay, it would take ages to grow that, normally. It would take ages to grow. But we stand on the pressure plate, and it grows instantly because of all the bone meal. And again, the bone meal doesn't get used up when there's nothing to bone meal. So I can just stand here and right-click and just get an inventory full of ginger, in this case, until I've got enough, then step off, break it for one last time, and walk away. Put the ginger where we need it, or when we need it, which we got ginger over there. There we go. And just put the seeds somewhere safe.
Magic.
Magic, magic, magic. Magic crop machine.
How to beat a modded Minecraft.
How to beat modded Minecraft? Unmodify it. All vanilla, baby, all vanilla. And it's nice and easy. So if you get a recipe that needs something and you haven't grown it yet, you can quite literally just grab it from a shelf. Let's get a radish, a beet, should I say.
I do like beets.
Plant a beet, and then harvest the beets. All of the beets. All of the beets. Until you don't need any more beets. I got quite a few beets there then. There we go. Easy as that.
Good.
All I need to do now is some sort of storage mechanism for all of the seed types and stuff so that we can just make what we want when we want it.
Yeah, because we only need like 1 seed of each now, don't we, really?
That's it, yep. And you will always end up with a seed when you finish the process, so we will actually end up with spare seeds for everything. But we can chuck them away, burn them, whatever.
Burn them.
Yeah. It means that the farm upstairs is no longer required to feed us. We now have this farm down here, which is constantly working while we're in the kitchen.
A single block farm.
yeah, a single block farm instead of that whole place up there that's being meteor struck and creeper blown up and stomped on by large creatures and, well, things attack us and grows really slowly and all that. So it doesn't matter what territory we're in, what biome we're in, everything will grow with this because it's bone meal. Easy. Easy peasy. It'll even work with my witchery seeds.
Oh.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching another episode of Done in 60 Days. Let me come and stand over here and do an F5 moment. There we go. Oh, look at us both in our greens. I'm going to take my helmet off so people can see my wonderful face. We will see you in the very next episode tomorrow on Lewis's channel. See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.